Welcome back. If you're looking for a new steak marinade for your steaks over the holiday season, we have a new recipe to try out today. It's great to see you guys on the show again.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so pesto garlic steak marinade.
So this is a really simple marinade. Obviously, we're not actually marinating anything today. We're just doing it as a sauce, but it's basically 2 tablespoons of the spice blends, so our pesto garlic blends, and then 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 4 tablespoons of soy, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Nice.
And yeah, we'll just be tossing it right into the frying pan and with veggies.
So I'm going to get the 2 tablespoons of olive oil started in the fry pan here. Just give it a little bit of heating. And Colin's going to put the spice blend and mustard and tamari on the steaks there. And this recipe is absolutely delicious. I don't think I've ever liked a steak quite so much as having this sauce on it.
For the interest of TV, obviously, we're doing this quickly. Good idea to let this sit after the marinade, put it in the fridge for a couple of hours probably?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you know what? You don't have to at all.
Right.
But generally, you know, the marinade is going to tenderize the steak. That's the wonderful thing about things like mustard and vinegar and wine and that sort of thing. They naturally cook the steak before you heat it up, and then you just get more tenderness, a nicer steak.
How's your Christmas shopping coming?
It's going really well.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Close to being done, really?
You know what? I shouldn't say that.
It's going really well.
I just lied on television.
It wouldn't be the first time it's happened overall, don't worry.
No, life is going really well.
It's going really well.
But yeah, Christmas shopping. Yeah, I know what I'm getting, I think. But.
I don't think you lied at all, because technically I do the majority of his Christmas shopping, and I'm doing great so far.
You're doing great. There you go. I'm not lying.
Yeah, good. I was up last night wrapping until midnight. I'm concerned about the parcel part, right? You've got to get them at the post office. I went running down there this morning thinking I'm going to be in for it. 2 people in front of me.
Yeah, 2 people.
Awesome. I was pretty happy about that, so it's done. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of my Christmas shopping on Etsy, which is kind of a handmade eBay. And man, I love it. Everything gets all wrapped and it looks beautiful, and I don't have to do anything except click and pay with PayPal. So.
That's awesome. I took way too much time yesterday to do it myself, but hey, we all have our own ways, and that's all right.
So we've got these steaks on a medium-high heat, and I'm just going to put it back on the burner. And then it's basically 2 to 5 minutes per side, and we'll be adding these lovely veggies that Alexander's been cutting.
Does that ever smell good?
Oh yeah, no kidding.
So the veggies that I'm adding in here, of course, are optional, but you guys all know how much we like our veggies. So some great veggie options to go in with your steak here would be peppers, red or green, or whatever color you like. Of course, onions and mushrooms, which is kind of a steak have to.
Veggies going way later? Or it doesn't take, this isn't going to take
Well, once we've got the one side going, we'll basically add a bit of butter to the sauce, just to sauce it up a bit with the veggies, and you'll get a really kind of beautiful sauce that will just cover everything and make it delish.
Lovely.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here is about 2 to 5 minutes, a little bit on each side. And of course, if you want a well-done steak, you're going to go with the higher end there. And if you want a really rare steak, you're going to go with the lower end. Does anybody know how to tell how your steak is done? Have you seen this? Marcel, if you want to check out my hand here, I'll give you a really cool how to tell that your steak's done. So the way the system works is each of your fingers actually indicates a different type of doneness. So the first finger here, if you press your finger into that sort of muscle on your hand, that is what a steak feels like when it's medium rare. And if you go to the next finger, and we're not holding a lot of pressure, just touching them together, that's what a steak feels like when it's medium. And then medium well, and well done. And that's a real sort of chef way of telling your steak. And you can tell that muscle really shifts and gives you a different texture for each one.
I've never heard of that before. I think that's fabulous. That's very interesting.
It's all of these secrets that actually cooks and chefs and people who do food professionally, they don't want to tell you, because they want you believing that cooking is a crazy hard art form that you will never master in a million years. But with some really basics, you can be a gourmet cook, and it takes very little work. So that's kind of what we want to share with you.
Back in the kitchen, making up some beautiful marinated steaks. I just grabbed one of the sliced up mushrooms. Delicious. It's a nice flavor, guys. Juicy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So what we've done while you guys were over there learning about hockey, we've put in some red onion, and I put that in almost like right away when we went off air, and flipped the steaks over. And then about a minute and a half ago, I added my mushrooms. And you can see it doesn't take very long at all for them to cook. And then my steak is just about at the right doneness. I've noticed one end of this is a heck of a lot better cooked than the other end, but it's good. I'm gonna pull these guys out.
How do you guys like your steaks? Are you kind of a medium?
I'm medium rare.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Medium rare or medium for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what about you, Alex?
Yeah, I will go with medium or medium rare or medium well. Not so crazy picky. I just love steak.
I'm picky if it comes out really blue rare. I don't need a blue rare steak.
And Colin, if you could add a
like it.
drizzle of that water to the pan to deglaze it.
Absolutely. And if you like steak, we will be sampling steak. I'm not too specific, rare, medium rare, or well done this afternoon at Cooper's Foods in West Side.
Nice.
And this recipe is also going to be posted on our Facebook page today, too.
It's actually already up there. So if you go to madewithlovechannel.ca and click Join Us on Facebook, you can get this recipe right away.
This is a good one, guys. Do you actually cook it up in the store?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice. People pretty friendly? They come over and chat with you?
People love to try good food. I find it's a great way of meeting lots of cool people around our community.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put those over there for a minute. And you know what I'm gonna do? Just to give us a really easily finished plate, I'm gonna pop open this baby greens mix. And I'm going to actually just fill my little dish here with some greens on one side, because I find greens with nice gravy on top tastes amazing.
Doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
A warm salad is delightful, especially in the winter.
Oh, totally.
And I like to find any way I can serve myself a little bit more health with every bite. And then just put a nice bed of those sauteed veggies. Oh, there's my fork.
So you could almost serve this up as a salad if you wanted to.
Oh,
you could
absolutely.
just chop that up into beautiful little pieces.
Yeah, and I think there's more and more findings, I believe, about protein and starch, that it's better not to combine the two. A lot of people are going with the sort of philosophy that it's better to do your protein or your meat without doing your potatoes necessarily at the same time either. So this is a great way if you're someone who follows that line of thought of doing it.
I think we should maybe give this steak a little taste. So we got a beautiful medium there. Excited by that.
There we go. Well, that's nice and rare by the looks of it.
And rare is okay.
Rare is good.
Oh, wow, guys, so good. That is a beautiful marinade. Delicious. Madewithlove.ca. We're out of time. Thanks for being here today. Stay warm. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now. So good.